Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to integrate the iOS 18 translation API pop-up model in React Native's new architecture for iOS. Now firstly I'll show you guys the output. So here I have some text in Hindi, and if I click on the translate button, here you can see it is showing me the translation pop-up model. You can change the language to whatever you feel like. It is showing me English UK, but change whatever you feel like. So yeah, that's what this is all about. And one few caveats for this is iOS 18 plus only, so it will work from iOS 18 and above. Second is you will have to run this output on a real device. Third thing is the view which you see, the text as well as the button, these are not React Native views, these are Swift UI views. The reason I am using Swift UI views is because iOS 18 translation API only works with Swift UI. It does not even work with UIKit, so it's very difficult to have React Native views and then call the iOS 18 translation APIs, because it is very hardly or tightly coupled with Swift UI. So first what you will have to do is you will have to open this documentation, because I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. And here you can see I have created a React Native application. Once you create a React Native application, you will cd to this iOS directory which we have, and then run this particular command. So this will enable the new architecture for iOS. After cd to your iOS directory in terminal and run this particular command. Once you do that, we will be copying a lot of code from the documentation which I have shown you. So first create this particular folder. Inside that we will create a package.json file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs, only this name and this name has been changed. Then I will create a podspec file, and again I have copied it from docs, and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created this typescript file. Okay, again I have copy pasted it from docs. I have removed the props which I don't really need, and here is our folder name. So change this particular name. Then the doc says that create an iOS folder. We won't be doing that because we need to write some Swift code, so we will be writing that inside the main iOS folder over here. The next thing is inside you will again have to go to your terminal and run cd to the root of your React Native project, and firstly run this particular command. Then you will have to do cd ... It will move you outside your React Native project. Then you will have to run this particular command, but here you will have to replace rnapp translation 1 model with your own project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp translation 1 model, so change it over here as well as over here. Once you run this particular command, again you will have to cd to this iOS directory which we have, and then run this command. So this will do code generation for iOS. Now to use it, you can import it something like this and use it like this. Okay, now you will have to open the XE workspace of iOS inside Xcode. I have already done that. Firstly, if you are running this on iPad, make sure you add the iPad supported destination as well using the plus button. I have already added it. Then inside the iOS minimum deployment, change the minimum target to at least iOS 18 over here as well as over here. Then again we will be following the documentation. So it says that create an header file, so I have created that header file. Again I have copied it from documentation, only this name changes. Then I have created this rtn my Swift UI view manager objective-c file, but I have changed the extension to .mm, so it is objective-c++. Again I have copy pasted this code from docs, only this name and this name changes. Then I have created another objective-c file and changed the extension to .mm, so it is objective-c++. Again here we have imported our header file, and these are all the imports which I have. But again here we have changed this name to my folder name. This should be your own project name, and this is the import which we have to use. Don't use the import which has been given in the documentation, because that won't work over here. Then again this has been copied from docs, only this name, this and this name has been changed. Here is our Swift UI view file which I will show you shortly. Again this has been copied from docs. Here we are initializing our view. Here we are setting some background color. We don't really need a background color. Here we initialize our Swift UI view file, and here we add it to our view. And again this has been copied from the docs as well, and only this name and this name has been changed. Then we create this my Swift UI view file. Just create a Swift file. Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Click yes. So actually this is a UI kit file which will embed our Swift UI view, which is this one. Okay, so just copy paste all this code, and here this is boilerplate code which you have to write every time you want to embed a Swift UI view inside a UI kit. So here you can see we are initializing our Swift UI view, and this is boilerplate code which we also need to write. Here is extension which I have created so that we can get hold of our view controller over here. Okay, next create another Swift file called Swift UI view. Again I have copy pasted it from docs. So here we have imported from translation, and here it is set as false by default. This is our original text. Change it to whatever you feel like. You can also send this as a prop from ReactNative side. And here is our body. This is the v stack, text and button which I have shown you on the screen, and on click of button we just toggle this particular boolean value, and this is the translation presentation which has been displayed. And here you can see that we just display this navigation translation presentation, pass our state as well as the original text, and this is the title as well as padding. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.